Hey guys, welcome back. Video number 5. So we're really moving along, okay? By the way, if you guessed front support, you won yourself a poster. And I'm gonna contact you and ship you one out very soon, okay? Not so soon that you can guess all the rest, but soon, okay? So yeah, let's talk about the front support. The 4 of the most important things you wanna look for in a front support, okay? Before we jump in, make sure you watch the other videos first, okay? Just to kind of see how I roll, okay? And just to, get yourself acquainted, okay? So let's jump into 4 things, okay? Now the first thing you want to look for, again, that line we talked about again, okay? The pencil straightness, okay? But this time, it should be from the heel to their shoulders, okay? So from the shoulder right here, okay, I want it straight down to the heel, okay? The reason I say that, obviously, is because actually the front support, I kind of want it close to a candlestick, okay? I want it very similar. If you guys can see that shape, there's a bit of an arc and then it's straight down, okay? It's very, very similar. If you've gone to my seminars, you know the demo that I do. So, the tightness also, a lot of times front support, people think it's the push-up position, and it's not wrong. But the thing is, I've never found it that useful, because the push-up position, your hands are out here, your face can be doing whatever, okay? And it's like a 90-degree angle. It's okay if you want them to hold for whatever reason. It's not that great, okay? A tumbling front support that's useful is more kind of like a candlestick, and their hips are tight and their glutes are squeezed, okay? Which we'll get into in just a second. So, number 2, those earmuffs again, okay? I want in a front support for them looking at their toes. I don't want their head to be around. Number 1 reason, obviously, is because that's the head position we want them to be in their layouts, and you just want them to train a neutral head position, but also, it's a distraction, right? If you're doing a static hold, if you're doing holdings that day, you don't want to be looking around, and because that's when you get loose and you get distracted. So eyes on toes at all times, okay? Number 3, belly in. You don't want to be like this, right? You want to be squeezing that core, okay? Squeezing those hips, keep everything tight. It's hard to hold a candlestick type shape without, okay, squeezing that core, okay? And the very, very last thing is you want those hips below shoulders, okay? That's another tricky way of saying you want that tight body shape, okay? Because a lot of times they'll stick their butt out or up, okay? And they'll have like this little pike shape, and that's not front support. That's not what we want, okay? That's not useful for us. So this is exactly how I want our front supports to look. At least in my class, this is the way I teach it. And the gyms that have adopted my system, I've seen a lot of benefit. There are still some people who teach the front support the regular way in their gymnastics class, or their tumbling class, and that's fine. And they're still getting stronger because they're holding it, but it's just not as useful. So those are the 4 things. We're gonna zoom in so you can see exactly what I was talking about. All right, so let us zoom in on the front support, okay? Now I know this guy, or this dude, or this girl, it's kind of doing a Bruce Lee thing when they're like on their fingertips. Obviously we don't want that. We don't want it flat, but I just wanted to show up, in the sake of lines, okay? So let's go over those 4 things, okay? 1, pencil straightness, okay? Number 2 is the earmuffs, okay? Number 3 is that nice little hollow type shape position we want, okay? As you can see, it goes and boom, straight down, okay? And the final thing is hips below shoulders, okay? So that's their hip, that's their shoulders. If you were to draw a straight line from the shoulders, okay, and the hips, right there, okay, you would see it's a little bit below. So this is where the pike happens usually. They're kind of like that, and that's what we want to avoid. As for the holdings, again, totally up to you. I would start with a nice 30-second hold. If you do this correctly, it's kind of like the lunge. It's kind of deceiving, and it's easy to hold a front support. Again, you also want those fingers turned in, by the way. It's a good place to practice the triangle. But there's another place where they have their hands out, they can lock their elbows and just use their joints to hold them up. And that's not what we want. We want them to use muscle. And that's one of the things that'll accomplish, okay? So you'll find it to be a little bit harder than you thought, or even for your athletes. So, adjust accordingly. And as always, try and get to this shape if you want to know the poster. Now, if there's a slight chance that everybody was able to guess these shapes and we're on our 6th one, this will be the last giveaway. If not, we got a bunch more coming. So be patient, be great, and I will see you next time. Hey, just wanted to mention something really quick. If you want to know the instant the next video is released, make sure you head over to the page. Of course, like it if you haven't already. And under the following tab, what you want to do is say see first, and make sure notifications are on for all posts and videos. And what that will do is, as soon as the video is released, whether I release a new drill, a new awesome tumbling pass, another one of these shape drills, and all the other stuff I'm going to be releasing soon, it'll show up in your feed right away saying, hey, Addicted to Tumbling launched a new video. Go ahead and check it out. So I hope that helps. Please go ahead and do that. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the tumblingcoach.com newsletter. And I will see you guys on the next one.